News from the 7 counties of South Central Missouri. It's Ozark Radio News with News Team 7.
Good afternoon, this is Dan Williams bringing you your Ozark Radio News update. On Friday, July 18th, a Mountain Grove woman was taken into custody for multiple instances of assault where a victim was trapped under a stool, beaten, and later attacked with a knife. Officer Meacham was dispatched just before 9 p.m. to investigate the case. Victim testimony states the altercations began when they refused to provide the suspect, Brittany Matthews, born in 1985, with transport to another residence. Matthews then reportedly threw a stool at the victim, trapped them under said stool, and struck them multiple times in the face. The stabbing occurred when another argument happened later that day, and Matthews attacked the victim with a knife. Matthews was taken into custody on charges of felony first-degree domestic assault, felony second-degree kidnapping, and felony armed criminal action. This week is one of high heat, with an extreme heat warning being issued at the start of this weekend. However, this warning has now been shifted to a heat advisory for most of the listening area as values have dropped below levels needed for the warning. It is important to note that extreme values still exist for eastern sections of the listening area, including sections of Ripley and Carter counties and far eastern sections of Oregon and Shannon counties. With that being the case, we've released a list of cooling centers and a map with more information from the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services. You can find that online at ozarkradionews.com. The state of Missouri is revisiting nuclear energy as a part of its energy future, says MissouriNet in their coverage of the Missouri Department of Natural Resources, Kurt Schaefer, recounting discussions during last week's Missouri Nuclear Summit in Columbia. During this time, Schaefer noted nuclear energy as an often overlooked way of obtaining energy for the growing need projected over the next few decades across the state. A big part of the discussion seemed to center on the MU Research Reactor, or MUR, also located in Columbia, which has been operating for over 50 years and is said to be the most powerful research reactor in the United States. This morning, the Howell County Sheriff's Office took to social media and spoke about an arrest that took place on the 19th of this month. This arrest centered around Jimmy West, who was wanted for charges of first-degree harassment and other misdemeanor offenses. Deputies arrived at West's home only to find that West had fled from his home on foot when he noticed approaching law enforcement. A drone was then deployed and provided a thermal scan of the surroundings, and along with K9 Flash, West was located and taken into custody without further incident. Thank you for tuning in with this update with Ozark Radio News. We'll have a look at sports up next.
Hayden Machinery is your #1 Takeuchi dealership and heavy equipment supplier for the West Plains area. A multi-line dealer with over 400 machines in inventory, whatever the job is, Hayden Machinery has the right fit for you. You need service and product support? Hayden Machinery has you covered with our in-house parts and service department. You got a downed rig? Our field technicians can help with that too. We understand your needs on and off the job site. Come check us out at Hayden Machinery, where we've been valuing relationships over profits since 2008.
News Team 7.
Thank you, Dan, for that news update. Good afternoon. This is Drew Joyce with Ozark Radio Sports and News Team 7. The Willow Springs Bears Football Boosters Club is excited to announce their 5th annual pulled pork dinner and auction. And this year will be extra special. They're celebrating 100 years of Bear football. The event will be held on August 15th, and everyone would love to include your support as we honor a century of Bear football tradition. If you have any questions or are ready to donate, please contact them at 417-252-7870. The University of Missouri men's basketball announced its team captains for the 25-26 season on Thursday with Whitten family head coach Dennis Gates, naming senior Mark Mitchell and junior Anthony Robinson II to leadership positions. Mitchell was one of just 14 players in the nation to total 450 points, 150 boards, and 60 assists, as well as 30 steals and 25 blocks last season. The only underclassman named to the 24-25 SEC All-Defensive Team was Robinson, who placed second in steals in the SEC and 38th in the nation. We don't report on it a lot, but Cardinals minor league lead prospect J.J. Weatherholt collected his second 4-hit game as a pro in yesterday's game. Wetherholt is playing for the Memphis team and is hitting .500 in 16 at-bats with 5 extra bases since being promoted. You can catch the Cardinals in a few hours as they take on the Rockies. Tune into KUKU at 7:40 for Cardinals action. For a look at these stories, run over to ozarkradionews.com/sports, but stay tuned in. I will be bringing you the weather update in just a moment.
CHC Home Center right here, right now.
Your floors see a lot of action. They're your child's playground, where you dance in the kitchen, and sometimes at your home office and even the dining room. Your floors get all the traffic. At CHC Home Center, we make new flooring easy. Easy to install, easy to clean, and even easy on the wallet. See the flooring options available at CHC, right here, right now.
CHC Home Center right here, right now.
News Team 7.
I'm back here in the Weather Center. Good afternoon. I'm Drew Joyce with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7. Our extreme heat advisory has been downgraded to just a heat advisory. The weather is still going to be hot, don't worry about that, but there is a 20% chance of showers in the area this afternoon leading into the night. The clouds clear out for a 72-degree overnight. Tomorrow we can expect temperatures to rise to 94 with a heat index of 100. For more weather information, go to ozarkradionews.com/weather and check out daily and weekly weather updates, closures, delays, and more. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Drew Joyce.
For more news, visit ozarkradionews.com. Powered by